It's gonna be super scary.
Listeners are invited to explore 4 haunting tales that blur the lines between reality and the inexplicable. These stories are windows into the lingering nightmares of the human mind, urging listeners to turn down the lights and prepare themselves. Story 1. The Forgotten Lighthouse. In the shadow of a desolate coastline, an ancient lighthouse looms, a forgotten sentinel over dark, treacherous waters. Long abandoned, it whispers tales of mystery and despair, its history shrouded in the mists of time. Legend recounts the story of its keeper, a solitary figure who vanished as if swallowed by the sea, his fate a lingering question whispered by the waves. The eerie silence of the lighthouse is broken only by the occasional flicker of inexplicable lights, shadows that seem to move of their own accord, and the soft, unsettling whispers carried by the wind, inviting the brave or the foolish to uncover its secrets. Adventurers explore a mysterious lighthouse amidst a chilling presence and an unseen force. Despite its inviting mystery, few enter, leaving them haunted by the echoes of despair and the unresolved fate of the lighthouse keeper. Nestled on a bleak shoreline, an ancient lighthouse looms, abandoned for years, shrouded in mystery. It's said that the keeper disappeared, leaving behind whispers of despair. This lighthouse, bathed in unnatural lights and shadows, whispers secrets to those brave enough to approach. Enter a band of explorers, lured by tales of hidden truths within. Climbing its spiral stair, their lights cut through the dark, aiming to unveil its mysteries. However, their fate remains a mystery. They vanished, leaving behind only echoes of terror on the wind. This lighthouse, now a silent sentinel, warns of the dangers hidden in its shadows, a monument to the unknown terrors that lie in wait for those who dare to delve too deep. Story 2. The Shadow in the Mirror. Mirrors are often seen as portals to our inner selves, reflecting not just our exteriors, but perhaps our very essence. Yet in a tale that veers into the unnervingly sinister, a seemingly benign mirror acquired from an ordinary yard sale emerges as the centerpiece of a chilling narrative. To its unsuspecting new owners, it appeared merely as a quaint, old-fashioned adornment for their home. Its intricate frame and the sheen of its glass spoke of a bygone era, offering no hint of the malevolence lurking within. A mirror, once a simple household item, becomes a gateway to a darker realm, revealing its true nature and holding a shadowy secret. Unknowingly, it stands on the threshold of uncovering truths best left unseen. The unsettling occurrences started subtly, with brief, almost imperceptible movements caught peripherally, casting doubt on one's own senses. A shadow, unnaturally persistent, hinted at a presence lurking just beyond the realm of the visible. Then, the mirror's reflection transformed alarmingly, no longer mirroring the familiar hallway, but instead revealing an impossible room, steeped in an aura of malevolence. Within this spectral chamber, a figure emerged, shrouded in darkness, its features obscured, save for its eyes. Those eyes, alight with a sinister glow, seemed to pierce through the veil of the mirror, observing, biding its time. This chilling revelation marked a sinister turn, as the mirror ceased to be a mere object, becoming instead a window to a realm filled with malice, watching and waiting for the moment to breach the boundary into our world. The family sought to rid themselves of the mirror, but found it impossible. Sold, destroyed, or given away, it always returned, hanging once more in the hallway as if it had never left. And with each return, the shadow grew bolder, its presence more oppressive, until one night the reflection showed not the room, but one of the family members, standing in the darkness, their back to the mirror. When they turned around, their faces were no longer their own. What happened next is a tale too terrifying to recount. The mirror remains, its surface now covered, a silent witness to the darkness it unleashed. Story 3. The Whispering Woods. In the forest's secluded core, where dense foliage eclipses daylight, the Whispering Woods stretch ominously. Renowned for its mysterious echoes, this forest murmurs secrets not intended for mortal knowledge. A siren's call of hidden mysteries and fabled treasures has lured countless souls into its shadowy embrace. Yet, this beguiling wilderness harbors truths darker than the canopy above. The woods whisper not only of ancient lore, but also of the fates of those ensnared by its allure. Among the brambles and under the watchful gaze of ancient trees, many have walked in search of enlightenment or fortune, only to become part of the wood's own silent tales. Not all who have heeded the call of the whispering woods have emerged to tell their tales, leaving behind an eerie silence, punctuated only by whispers of warning to those who dare to tread their hidden paths. A veteran hiker explores the forest's essence, documenting his quest to uncover the origins of whispers. His journal reveals a clearing where trees bend inward, and whispers intensify into discernible voices, implying an encounter with the forest's unseen forces. The absence of further entries leaves a haunting question about his fate. His camera was found, its footage revealing his progression into madness. The voices became too much, urging him to venture deeper, to join them in the heart of the forest. The final frame shows him stepping into the clearing, the camera falling to the ground, and then silence. The hiker was never seen again, and the woods continue to whisper, beckoning new victims with their siren song. Story 4. The Man Who Wasn't There. Our closing narrative unfolds around a man ensnared in the mundane rhythm of everyday life until an extraordinary phenomenon shatters his reality. Initially dismissed as mere shadows or tricks of the light, he soon found himself haunted by the persistent apparition of a man invisible to others. This spectral figure, glimpsed in fleeting moments, began to assert a constant presence, materializing wherever he turned his gaze. Isolated in his experiences, with no one around to validate his sightings, the boundary between reality and illusion blurred, casting him into a maelon of doubt and fear for his sanity. The relentless pursuit by the unseen visitor forced him to confront the terrifying possibility that his life was no longer solely his own, entangling him in a psychological thriller where the line between the physical and the ethereal was irrevocably crossed. A silent, motionless figure haunts an ordinary man, creating a sense of dread and isolation. He seeks relief from various sources, including mediums, scientists, and scholars. However, each attempt fails, leading him deeper into desperation. He searches for a key to unlock the chains of his unseen burden and reclaim his life. But the truth was far more terrifying than he could have imagined. The man who wasn't there was a harbinger, a guardian of the threshold between life and death. His appearance was not a mistake, but a message, a warning of the liminal space the ordinary man was about to enter. On the eve of his realization, the ordinary man vanished, leaving behind only a whisper of his existence, as if he too had become a man who wasn't there. The tales offer a glimpse into the unknown, reminding us of the fragility of our grasp on reality and the mysteries that cannot be contained. We should tread lightly in the shadows,